Hello everyone and welcome into yet another live stream, and today we will be, well, doing the same thing. There we go. The game! The game. The game! Should I play something? What would be adequate for today's stream? Classical, Stupendium, Electro Swing, many wonderful choices. Tempting. Is it too silly? Alright, so here's the thing. There's only two more things I need to do. And there we go. Main. So, let's open the character, copy, and if you remember, and you don't, because it was on a secret stream, Patreon only, we did the animation, which looks like this. It's horrible. It's straight up awful, and because of that, I am going to just delete all the keyframes. I cannot discuss music. I can. No, it's the fat rod. Oh, the fat rod would be good. There we go. Fly away, classic. Festive, like really quiet in the background. Alright, so here's the thing. Last time we did an animation, and right away I'm going to reset it. There we go. But we did something that was even more important. What is that? Well, obviously, we did invest kinematics, which basically means that right now, as you can see, this arm moves really nicely, and legs also do. It's actually very pleasant. Like if I want to jump, then I can just set up position like this with two movements, which would be ridiculous. Without the invest kinematics, it was such a pain. But right now, it works lovely. And because of that, what then I did on the secret live stream, actually the secret live stream was long and checkup festive. Then I loaded in these animations too, because I did the walking animation, the running animation. I loaded them into Unreal Engine. Give it a second. Water. Lovely. Alright. Speed on this. Also, grappling hook. I don't think I should. Oh yeah, I suppose I did also grappling hook off stream. I did grappling hook off stream. Nothing crazy. It's just. Yeah, it's really easy to glitch this grappling hook. Well, basically, it's a grappling hook. And as you can see, by the way, we have a bot animation. And as we speed up... No, I guess we are stuck in the running animation. Oh well. Oh yeah, we are. So this is the running animation, by the way, of the bot. As you can see, I loaded the model and... it's running, which is festive, but we don't want that quite. There we go. Over here we have the animation, and we also have the BS, which is the how animation changes in relation to speed. So the more we speed up, the more it switches from walking, like this, to running. There we go. Don't mind. There are a couple of problems. First of all, this gun. In the running animation, I fixed it, so it's fixed in place. Fixed, huh? Because they're both fixed and it's fixed in place. Doesn't matter. But in walking animation, it's on the hip for some reason. Also, the first frame of the walking animation is a T-pose. That's why it just stops every now and then. So what we have to do is first of all delete that and delete this, because we'll have to change it a bit. So we'll go back now. Here. First of all, if we play it right now, we're still running. Do I have to build this? I don't remember, honestly. I'm pretty certain I don't. So I was certain. And Anyway, we have also the animation blueprint. Looks like this, which for some reason didn't get this loaded. How can I update? Doesn't matter. And the player blueprint also could be convenient. So here's the thing. Yeah, player blueprint. The graphic was actually really simple with the trace. Because if you do a trace by channel, then basically you are sending forward a line which checks the first object with which it's colliding. That's the end of the rope. It's very basic. It was just a basic thing because I wanted to test some more stuff. But today, I feel like we should do more first player things. So let's focus on the 3D model and more on the 2D. And how? Well, very simply. First of all, we'll have to delete a lot of stuff, which is a shame. Set animation, yes. Wait. How do... Doesn't... But like... Where am I setting the animation? I know I was setting it somewhere. Oh, unless I was setting it in the viewport. There we go. Yes. Over here. We use the animation AB character. Yeah, none. No animation. This is way more fun because you're just T-posing. Alright, so today we will ignore these animations actually. We'll go back to visual. And preferably, I think I should delete all of those. Force delete. All of those. Force delete. Force delete all of them. And in our player blueprint, in viewport, there is nothing. Compile. And when we play, we have no person. Great. Because I'd like to restart the thing and remake it. How? Well, here's the thing. I think we should just... I already mentioned we should just ignore 3D for now and just do this. So, how we do it? Well, in pose mode, obviously... Well, no, first edit mode, because I'm pretty certain I only fixed it in the running animation. This one, and should be parented to this. Keep offset, and now, in pose mode, if I move this around, the gun stays constant, which is quite good. Whoa, the gun doesn't stay constant because I did the wrong thing. This to this. Ctrl P, keep offset. And now in pose mode, if we move the arm, the gun stays constant, which is what we need. Festive. Now the issue is, I'm pretty certain it should be separate, like for the player and for everyone else there should be separate things rendered, and the arms should only be rendered like from the perspective of I have no idea how to do it though. I have no idea how to do it, so I will just Unreal Engine FPS arms correctly, maybe. There we go. Correctly, by correctly I mean first person shooter tutorial, yes, maybe. I don't want the arms to be of the thing, because then if I'm making it for the first person, might as well not add the entire model. But at the same time, the shadow and legs are like that, which means then that, well, this is actually a problem, this right here, because this would be obscuring the view most of the time. So I preferably would remove that. like move it back or something. Like this. That looks funky. I have no idea where to put the camera, that's my point. 180. There we go. What should I, okay, maybe focal. Oh, that might be an issue. Then that means I would put the camera somewhere right here. And let's check. Festive. Great. So now what we'll animate is just arms, which will be easy. It will be really easy. Here's how we'll do it. We'll take the hand and we will first start with just a default fist and punch, I think. Yeah, so basically fist. That's what we probably would start with, I think. Just fist together. No, for punching animation later. You get it. So, for that, we would take all of these. Or maybe we should start with this. So like this. And this one's actually pointless. Is it punching hand? Kinda. Is it kinda punching hand? Location rotation of May. There we go. Can I just copy it and apply it to this side? That would be lovely if I could. I can't. Seemed too good to be true anyway. There we go. And now let's just move the entire hand forward, like this. Not quite like that, because we have to then rotate it. Like this. Feels off. Wait, looks like he's reading a newspaper. It's because I know why, but I don't know if I'll be able to fix it. Because, you know, the best way to fix it would be to move these back and then move these together. And then move these up. It's not a normal human, that's the issue. It's not a human because of that, like, normally people have here torso, right? But there's the head. Head is the torso. That's the issue. That's the main issue. If we had the head right here, then this would already look much more like punching. But if we had a head right here, then it would also look really silly because there wasn't time for that. The mech. Alright, yeah. 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 1. Well, we would need to move it like this, back a bit. In the world that we made. Unreal Engine, first person, how to and what? Oh, that was the wrong Firefox. This is the right one. First person to the character, maybe? animate. No, I would like the hands, the arms thing, because, well, kind of thing which I'm curious mostly about is, wait, can you? That's the wrong Unreal Engine. The thing is, I want to add the arms as kind of not an overlay, or maybe an overlay. Unreal Engine 5 add FPS arms so that the character is not colliding with a camera? Maybe? This was shopping cat gaming. Not quite. Because I want to attach the entire model, but at the same time,
Hey guys, in this video we are
this, except my model is really awkward.
look at a shooter game, no, download, open.
I mean, might as well just check, right? Might as well export this and check. But if we are exporting it, might as well also add some animation. So 10, like this, and pose, and we will take these. And we'll just, around frame 7, move these up, and then we will offset them by 1 frame. So that, oh wow, that's really lively. Okay, how about frame 40? To be fair, I could slow it down. Well, that's good too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Perfection is for this. I have a feel, I don't know, I don't know why, but I just feel like the thumb over here should be on the outside. That might look better. So if we just take all of these, and now that thumb looks broken. Oh no, it isn't, that's just the finger. Oh. It's overlapping the finger. Oh, it looks... The thumb is really weird for this, you know? It's just really... I don't know, just off. Maybe because normally it would be like to the side. That could be the issue. Normally it would go like this. Oh, okay, yeah, that looks better. Not great, but again, do a frames on this. Let's see. Or maybe the hands should be just still, completely still. I'm not completely opposed to the idea, because, you know, it's a bot-like. It's a bot. We'll add movement later on. Later on we'll add many movement things. Take another picture. This. Okay, I have to skip this song because this is my speeding song and I only play it when I'm breaking laws. I just said. There we go. I mean, I'm not. I am a law-abiding citizen. I would never break any laws. It's all jokes. It's all jokes, right? That's all it is. Don't read too much into it. No, boy. I love the fact that I can play this animation even though there's no animation, it's still slow. Like, literally, this is a single frame, but it just drops. I have no idea when it's dropping. Alright. There we go. Now export FBX. And let's just call it main character in export. Exported. Main character still punch. Still punch 0 because it's not doing nothing. Sick. Exported the FBX and now we have to load in the FBX. How? Well, we go into a visual. It's a very complicated process. It's a very complex process, loading them in. It requires me to, wait, sources, yes, export it. It requires me to take it and just drop it in. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. Import animations, animation length, yeah, it's 1 frame, doesn't matter. Import all. Did I do it correctly? Because that means not really. Let's delete. Export FBX here. Punch 0, yes. Main character. Sing a song full of pain. Do these matter? I have no idea. Big animation, I'm guessing. And object types, armature, mesh. Wait, yeah, let's delete these two maybe. We have to select this entire thing and now export FBX. You know the place, and it's selected objects and without leaf bones. Export. Now if we repeat the procedure. Is it good? Takes a bit longer. Okay, yeah, okay, great. That's what right now there's only one error, which is correct. Save everything, and now let's go to BP player. Let's add the skeleton mesh. Skeleton. It was this, if I'm not mistaken. U. It's also very funny because it's so quick. It's a game engine. It's quick. Obviously, it's a game engine, but you can just drop it in immediately. That's so ridiculous. Look how complex this model is. You can just drop it in like that. Just that's so quick. I'm probably the only one that's this excited by it, but yeah, it's ridiculous. Now we just get it down. Rotate like this by 90 and scale it down with all sides. There we go. Compile. Then if we press play, we look like this, festive. And now if we added the animation of... what's the animation? Main character still punch. 0. Okay, so it's just the thing. Alright. Main character. We do need the animation then, I guess. Animations. So we have still punch. Move here. Do we need an animation blueprint? Create AB main character. Open it up, and I don't know this. Drop it in and feed it in. Cool, it works. I think. Animation blueprint main character. Does it? Does it now? I don't think it does. I just. Oh, it does! Great. We still can't see. We still can't really see the arms, which ain't great. Player camera should be attached to this, and oh boy, well, it's not really great that we can see the inside of the bot, but I mean, it could be worse. We need it. How much if we drop it down a bit? Oh wait, up. Whoops. Up. And this a bit, tiny little bit forward. Still inside. What happens if we give it like 170? Okay. I see. Limit. Got it. 110 though. It's a quick game, so it can have higher. Oh boy. Constrain aspect ratio, spawn control line. Can I somehow just like change the camera so that it removes parts of the mesh that are really close? I'm guessing you can do that, just the question is mostly of how. If I move it even closer forward, then we start having an issue, which means that for bot, we only have to keep the arms. That's the only solution. And that's the problem. Alright, how about we delete everything? Force delete. We go into animations, we delete also this animation, force delete. And then I am so glad that it doesn't crash or anything. You can just do that. That's because that's normally that should be noted. Normally these things should crash, but it doesn't in Unreal. Current produce due. Okay, if we were to deselect the armature right? Well, oh fudge. Okay, so it's a bit off, but it's actually very epic. Just, you know, devastation. We're missing a couple parts, aren't we? Are we? Are we now? We don't seem to be. Alright, and I would also like to keep the legs, because I feel like, yeah. Legs are also neat. Yeah, so this is what we want to keep. And this. Perfection. So these are the things that are also, wait, let me actually, wait, inside torso glass, inside and cabin armor. Then there's also the torso 2 and torso 1. No, torso 1 we keep. And now if we select everything, we select all we need. That's a very festive system. And yeah, now just export FBX, this, because replace this thing, and selected objects, armature, and without, yeah, festive. That's exactly what we need. Now we go into Unreal. If we go and take our main character, if we export them in again, import all, fingers crossed. Ah, festive. That one warning is fine. Just like that, we got everything we need, and now we can take the animation, drop it into animation. We can open this animation. Choose a new one, yes. This. Perfection. Yeah, I know, this doesn't work. That's why we drop in this one. And we connect it in, and compile. Great. And now if we go to right here, if we open up the character and player, very sorry, if we go to viewport and if we drop in the visual skeletal mesh, this is actually a pretty sweet fix, because right now we still operate on the same project, which basically means that if we ever need to you know, get the entire thing instead of just the arms and whatnot, we can. We can just select them in Blender, and the animation will be applied to them appropriately. So yeah, festive, really cool, actually, really cool. Now we move it back. We take this. If we give it the AB main character, compile and play. Yeah, the camera is a bit low, but that's a trivial problem. Oh yeah, the shadow also is a bit screwy because that, yeah, in our shadow, as you can see, it's what happens if we drop this down to back to 90 or 98 still, but it's kind of interesting how you can ledge jump like this. Oh, I know why. Oh, I know. Oh, that's why I can ledge jump. Has nothing to do with the grappling hook. Okay. So this is kind of fixed. Yeah, the issue is still present. All the issues are still present. But I suppose we could just add a cube. I know, material. Main. Excuse me, what's this material called? Mech mat. There we go, and now when it comes to scale, just squish it and squish it all the way. Yeah, and just move it up. And back. But now. It's pretty bad, but oh well. Cool. It's honestly pretty fun. Now, this is ridiculous. We'll have to figure something else for this finishing. Maybe I should just add actually a sphere. Doesn't seem like that bad of an idea. Mech mat, and then just move it up, scale it down. I do believe a sphere would fit. There we go. Good enough. Alright. Now we can do animating for the more fun bits. So for now, let's do something which is already implemented and for which we won't have to do it. Yeah, you have to give me a second to switch from the Unreal controls to Blender controls. Like for example, let's get a grappling hook. It seems pretty logical to me. Let's get a grappling hook animation. How would the grappling hook animation work? Well, I shouldn't really make separate files for all the animations. The way I should do it is I think I should just have when certain animations start and when they finish, which means then I would need to note actually when they start and they finish, because I'm not that tech savvy in order to... There are animations. You've seen nothing. A character, yes. Open in terminal. Actually, maybe just notepad. I don't need code for this. VS Code. This would be fine, but there we go. So we'll have 1 punch 0 punch still. Now 2 to what? 35. Grapple start, which would be start grappling. Perfection. 2 to 35. So 2 to 35. And how would we go about grappling? Well, when it comes to grappling, the way I see it is we just move our hand like... Oh yeah, I delete the camera. Maybe we just move our right hand forward, so... Oh, that's actually a good one. We can hide the left one. Yeah, the bot will be... I'm so very sorry, but the bot will be right-handed. So we basically get the still and we'll move the stills right here in order to finish the animation on the still. And then we will hide the hand back. Oh, we'll have a separate animation start and end. So for start, we will hide this. Okay, so there. Okay, there's an idea. My taskbar isn't working, so I have to do it this way. That's not even the right notepad. This is the right notepad. To 25 we'll have start grappling, and from 26 to 35 we'll have end grappling. There we go. Should be fine. So we will start grappling, we'll hide the hand to 25, there we go. 25, and the right one we would like to move it in such a way so that on 25 we would have this forward, this rotated, this up. It's just this forward movement fine. It's a good punch. Certainly is a good punch. Look at that. Obviously it would have to be faster, but you know, like this, and then actually you have to move back 25, and then there we go, and all of those thingies, all of those lovely thingies are going to open. This always sounds to me like Apex theme, honestly. That segment right there from the portrait. I'm wondering right now if it opening will look good, because it might not. Might look funky. To be fair, it's a killer bot, so obviously it will look funky. Maybe I should like close. We could do the Spider-Man. Flag from open hand. The thumb is so weird. What the heck is that? The fingers should be. I mean, it doesn't look alright like this. Okay, let's see it. Yeah, so basically you open up and it's where... and boom. Yeah. Fine. Export FBX and we'll have... Can I on the animation? No? Do I have to? Do I have to? Mom, do I have to? Punch and let's call it grapple start. Then what we'll have is we'll have 2525 file export and it will be grapple mid point and can like big animation by the way. Oh, okay, so this, there we go. And now for the ending would be 26 to 35. In which case everything has to go back, which means also these do need to go back. Is this really the original punch animation? No. You are off. Don't try to trick me like that. There we go. Festive. So export this FBX as grapple and how much space is this taking? 3 megabytes each. Oh, that's low. My goodness. How good is FBX? That's insanity. And so basically what we'll do right now is we will do animations. Okay. Here comes the fun bit. To be fair, it's not that difficult. New folder. Grapple. I think some props for doing all of this without a tutorial. Well, the tutorial right now, obviously, I did watch on the secret stream, but maybe one-on-one. So start. For start, we want to use a skeletal mesh. Input mesh, yes, we won't import a mesh, but we'll use a skeleton, which will be the main character. It won't be, shouldn't be punch, but who cares? Animation exported time. Yes. We could also set range, but no, exported time. Import. We have an animation. Yes. Festive? I have no idea. Maybe I should export legs separately. Oh, well, that'll be an issue. Maybe I should have legs separately from the hands. I just feel like blending to get animations together could. I feel like Unreal is really smart and it could blend the animations together. Okay, so this failed to import. Cool. How about the ending? Yeah, that one did have only animations, export, time, import. That one did have only one frame, so that might have been the issue. Okay, now we go to BP player. No, yes. Grapple. When it's grappling, is there like a branch for for animations? Is there blend animations? Blend. Animation. Blend? Just blend. Oh yeah, just blending to animate with alpha. Oh, that's great. So conditional animation, how would we do it? Because here's what we need. We need to take these two. We need to drop them in. Okay, we have the start and now the end. We have these. And basically, if we start grappling, we want to switch to this, and once we grapple, why is this an boolean? What I animate the character. Yeah, maybe. Fine, we're starting a tutorial. There we go.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, walking. I don't be terrible walking. Yeah, I know. That's the thing that I deleted in the beginning of the stream.
Event graph, which basically will contain in jumping space and from the content browser. Pass idle on to on the blueprint initialize animation. So this is like to do is right click, promote to variable, and this is gonna be basically our character. So we're gonna basically save our character in a variable. So now in the update, what to do is just get the character, and then we can basically just get its velocity.
Okay, the new velocity thing, I don't care for now.
Will be to go into the third person character blueprint. And
like on jump, how are you jumping?
So that was basically what I anticipated. So let's go ahead and select the character mode component. So blend space and just cool. Now there's a few more animation montages. Will basically the slot that the animation montages will be able to play. If you they will not today is the create machine a lot of commotions. Then I could the old so now we pose and stuff. So now if we were to have like for example another crouching blend space, what you could do is I don't have right now crouching animation, but I'm gonna hit this space. First of all I will drag the and then if you go down, so now basically you will have a transition, and then the same we want to be able to go back into the walk.
Okay, you lost me and didn't I got lost and I didn't even find the question. What I'm looking for is maybe this production crate. Oh, that's festive. That's actually the site from which
you're also
install it right
You
to the
really
project.
like
If you
close-ups.
already these would
That's
work
actually the
well.
side from which I got the
He
bot.
runs around. If I hold down shift, he'll sprint.
This is actually, but this is quite production crate. I used to use production crate. I used to genuine. I bought it. I bought the subscription for a year, but then they basically switched. I wasn't logged in. Phew. But then they basically switched. Why is it link straight to Virgin PayPal? Why? Then they switched to a different base. It costs more now. That's what I'm trying to say. It's really expensive. And if you go to characters, so I still have some things from this. Mech is free, as you can see. It's free. It's lovely. But I remember a while back, Cyberpunk Biker Mail. That's what I used for a really long time. And that's it. That was the coolest. Back when I had the production crate, that was the coolest model here. This big evil robot and cyborg. None of these existed, and they're all premium, except for the mech. Magic Clothing in premium. Cyberpunk Handed was free. Also Green Alien in case we wanted some easy enemies, although we do already have the 4. Okay, so we should set it up correctly. So we need running actually animations. We do need walking and running animation, preferably. Walking, run, standing, walking, running, sprinting. That's what we do. So here's the thing. 36 to 276 is movement with 36 to 96 being standing. I want all of them to be the same length, and then we'll have 60 plus 96, that's 156. Why am I thinking so slowly today? 97 to 156. But then they won't be constant. They should be one less. No, they should be 60. So 7. I miscalculated that completely. We'll be walking, and then we'll have 158 to 208, 218. This will be running, and then the final one, which will be 218, 219, I'm sorry, to 279. Yeah, okay. Which will be sprinting. There we go. Alright, well, let's animate. First of all, let's start the toughest animation of them all, which will be from 36 up to 279. We'll have to do a... no, wait, to 96. We'll have to do a standing animation! So complex! However, we'll be able to achieve this goal. I don't want this to be completely static. I do want it to be standing one. I don't want it to be completely static. We won't use hands in these, because hands will be busy doing their own thing. And Unreal Engine is unbelievably smart. This is genius. I mean, I have to do nothing. Unreal Engine is doing everything for me. And because of that, I wouldn't want to annoy Unreal Engine and, poke in its business. So when it comes to animation blending, I'll just do running with these bones, and I'll do the rest with these bones. And because of that, the blending should be easy, because there should be no overlapping keyframes. Simple. Standing animation will be, well, it'll be simple. There we go. I think that's good. I don't like the fact that the legs are moving down though. Which means it won't be as simple as I'd like it to be. Okay. 65 and There we go. That was hard, right? Well, that was difficult. Export FBX. We'll have folder movement. And it will be main character standing. Festive. Now we'll have the running animation, which goes from 97 to 157. The walking animation will be a bit more difficult, although you do have to remember that we only need legs, which means we don't have to care about the upper body, which means that we don't even need the reference. I can actually do it. I think I can do a walking animation without any references, right? Yeah, certain it'll be fine. So first of all, we'll copy this because I just feel like it would be good. And then what we'll do is I selected 60 for a reason. You see, I want it to be, I do like it certainly to be a loop, right? Which means that if we go plus 30, can I just do plus 30? Oh, I love good software. Then what we can do is we can basically, this would be the other step. So right here, it will be the same animation except mirrored. Which also means that I can also animate one leg and flip it, whatever, doesn't matter. Point is, we take this, and then 15 plus 15, and then we move it backwards with this going up, and this like so, and right here we start with this being in its default position, and then the leg is going over, which means plus 15, actually plus 30. There we go. And now it's like this. And then we reset. Well, okay, maybe I've screwed it up right away. How about plus 30? It's too much then. Plus 15, and you move it like this. When you are walking, one of your legs always touches the ground. Always happens. When you're running, it's different. When you're running, you're sometimes mid-air, and when you are sprinting, you're most of the time mid-air. So that means that this leg has to touch the ground for 30 seconds, which means right now it should go over like this. And plus 15, and now it should go down. Don't think I make it. Aha, that's my name. All right, there we go. And now touches the ground. This now starts touching the other one will start touching the ground right now. And plus 30, and here's where the other leg will stop touching the ground, which basically means right here, what I need is I would need these, like so, and then these ones should be on what now, 142. And these ones should be 1, 2 here. That's where they should be. Oh, this software is so smart. It's ridiculous. Always will be ridiculous for me. Just how smart Blender is. And Blender Unreal. Now this should be the first and last. Is Unreal expensive to use? It's free. It's Unreal! I'm pretty certain you can also sell your game for free. I think if you make more than $50,000, then is a problem. Oh, don't quote me on this, by the way. I should mention. Don't quote me. I know nothing. But I think there was like tens of thousands tipping point. Maybe it was 10,000, 50, something like that. Yes, that's really sick. Okay, now if we go right here, if we take all of these, Shift V, there we go. Ah boy, I meant obviously do it like this. How about now? Oh, you suckers! You little cheeses. That's what you're supposed to do. There we go, you are correct. Are you? Why are you still jumping? Quit jumping. Stop that. No. Yeah, and the issue is that we're kind of losing momentum, because over here we are. Yeah, we should go for the 2 cycle. Yeah, which means we won't. Which means the proper way to do it would look like this. Plus 30. 127, lovely. 30, 29, 28, 27. Well, I mean, I suppose like this. It's weird because of this bone. The thing is, right now it should be up. Right now it should be down. Up. Down. Okay, so it's when it should be up, when it is. So we have down when both legs are near the ground, and when one leg is as high as it can be, that's when up. So up. So yeah, we do up, down, up, down. That's the issue. Left leg is not going upwards at all. Why? Up, and then this, up, delete all 3, and give these instead. Okay. I am lost in keyframes again, because this one matches none. This one actually matches nothing. Why? How? There should be a copy of something. So we start Then we go backward and the other moves down. Then we go forward, first the other moves back, and then we go down. Backwards, up. That's the issue. What's the issue? Wait. So we have up, down, backwards, 2 on backwards. Up, down, 2 on backwards. How about this one? We have second backwards, up, down, 2 on backwards. We don't have 2 on backwards, we have only 1 on backwards. That's the issue. Now we're missing back. This should go 32. And this should be the up. This up, in fact. Is this the same animation as this? No, it's different. It's different frame. That's a bit of a pickle. Same as this though. Down, down. Down. And down to finish. Which means now up will be up, down, and this leg isn't moving forward at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which means we should have back 2, up, down, back 1, back 2, up, down, back 1, back. That's the issue. Okay, that explains it. Yeah, it's not looping. We are missing one keyframe for it to loop. Okay, let's start over. Alright, so we are standing, right? And now what we do? Well, we should have... We'll have up, up, down, backwards, up, down, backwards. We'll have the triple, which means we'll have up, down, backwards, up, down, and that's a problem. So let's start over. 60. How am I supposed to... How many parts do I need? That's a good question. Paint. Paint always has the answer. We'll have like this. Up, down, backwards, 3. Up, down, backwards, and then we have to finish on up, which means we need 7. Which means we would need 70. And considering that standing is practically still, so it can, yeah. Alright, so we need 70 for each, which means all of these get, this one gets plus 10, this one gets plus 10 plus 10, 30, and this one gets 309. We need 70. Now this one will be 60. And now we have 70 and we need 7 parts. Seems about right. Okay, so here's what we'll get. We will get... First of all, let's do it with only this one. We have... So far, we have it on... down, then plus 10, we'll have it on backwards. Like this. It is floating a bit. Don't like entirely. But then this would move down also in order to help us attach it. Oh, that explains it. Alright. Yeah, there we go. And now we move it forward. Yes, now we move it forward. So 17. And 17 moves it forward. Like this. Now the other leg will be on... Oh wait, that's a good question. What will the other leg be on? Oh, they have to be off by 15 then? Yes, off by 15, which means if we off this by 15, what do we get? Well, we get halfway through these two. Yeah, so like this, forward, and then we move to 27. And then move to 57. Just like that. Have a nice, fully functional leg. Now this should repeat. Now we see this is moved. Why is it moved? Anyone got any ideas? Why these two are different? Oh, it's because this... So I miscalculated that. 17 should be 7. Should be what? 15? Okay, so we have... frame 10. Frame 10. Frame 10. 30. 40, 50, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 60, 70, okay, so in 60 frames about divided into sevens. Oh, because I'm such an idiot, okay. Yeah, so it should be go back. Sprinting. Boy, so 57. One day I'll get it correct. And yes, and now the way we should do it is we should start with... We should have to... I'm so lost. Because we want... I want to end it on the same pose. This is so much... so confusing actually. It is actually so confusing. Want to end this on the same one before the same one. And during that time, we want to take a move backwards. Wait, we actually did have the frames correctly, so I'm just like this. I mean, I believe the down leg should actually be more forward. So not like this. Now right here, would move up again, because we can, because right now we would be able to move up. And once again, so like this, then you would stand up, then you would put the other leg down right here. Wait, from the time it starts to this, we have 97, 116 minus 97, 19. Yes, we have 19. Then 116 plus 19. So right here. And then this. Why can I not like? This is the up, which means I don't know why I couldn't cut this. I still cannot cut this. That's weird. And up, and after the down, up is where? Well, up is after 19, but it won't fit. Yeah, it won't fit. Well, I don't... It's so confusing. How? I don't get this animation. How is it so hard? Like, mathematically picture. Screw it. I need a graphic for it. I need to graphically describe it for myself. So here's the thing. We have a cube, right? And now an array with 60 frames. These are the frames that we do have. These are our frames. Now we need the... Here's what we need. We need to add a sphere of an array, and we need one, so leg, how many keyframes for this? So up, down, back, forward, up, down, back, forward. So we have 4 frames per leg, up, down, back, forward and up, which means 5, and we need them to stretch over like this, so the last one is 1 further. There we go. 16.5. That's how many each should take. Now when it comes to the torso, it should every second one... Okay, so it will be up, down, up. That doesn't make much sense because we have 2 legs. Okay, but then how should the second leg be oriented? Well, the second leg, whenever this one... So whenever this one is down and back, so we have down, back, forward, up, down, so on forward, on back like this, I think. I have no idea, let's check. So we have this leg, right? On which we have the down. Then we have the... Okay, these ones are a mess. So we have the down. Then we'll have the back after 16.5, which means plus 17. And then plus 16, which should move it forward, which basically means that this right now should go like so. And plus 17, this should right now go like this. And repeat. Plus 16 though. Yeah, it doesn't align. Does it now? It does not. Why? That's my question. Over here we have 60 frames. Yes, so on 60 frames it should be perfect. 2, 3, 4, 5. And offset is 16 between each. No, because I did the 1 here, I'm such an idiot. Which means the offset shouldn't be 16, it should be 15. Kind of makes sense. Alright then. Let's move them on to be on 15. This plus 15. Plus 15. Plus 15. And one away. Alright, cool. Does it even loop? It might not because of this. Yeah. No, it should loop. This should allow it to loop. Isn't it two completely different positions? How is that possible? 1. Then back. Then up. And then this entire thing, copy and paste right here. Yeah. But don't stop. Only keep on going. Oh boy. Now take these and apply them right here. Please tell me it won't break. Surprisingly it didn't, but at the same time it didn't apply anything. Kind of. It's not quite what I was looking for. Alright, so in each position, let me just... There we go. Plus 15. Plus 15. Plus 15. Nope. Plus 15. And then these 3 like this. And right now we just have to offset them by 2 if I am not mistaken. I'm just doing it for reference, I don't care. I swear! Ah, why is it so annoying? It's ridiculous. Pose all of these to delete. These ones don't even have a basic animation. Oh boy, great. I never had this one. Escaping gravity. Yeah, it's one of the new ones. I never had this. Alright. Walking animation. Breakdown or something. Just... this. This is actually very helpful. Wow! Could help me. I mean, we don't have to worry about the hands, should be easier. I shouldn't do the exact reference because it's a different shape and that only confuses me even more. Oh yeah, jump. So we start down and we need 16 different ones, right? No, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which means 60 divided by 8, 8, so every 8 frames. So we start the first one with this being down. Oh wait, just move it. This down, plus 16, plus 16, plus 16, plus 16. Perfect. Actually, not perfect. Wait, 60 divided by 8 doesn't seem correct. You round it. That makes sense. So we say we'd rather have something divisible by 8. 40? Good enough. 30. There we go. Which means 4 divided by 8 is 5. Which means plus 10. So 107. 17. 27. 37. That's off. Yes, okay, we got those, and now the legs. Now it's time for the legs. So, we have the one, which will be leg forward. We'll then mirror the animation, because no. Leg forward. 2, 3, 4, 5. We have leg kinda middle. Leg completely middle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And over here we should keyframe these two. And now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We move this leg backwards and up a bit. And now completely back. One, two, three, four, 5. And now we start moving forward and we straighten these. One, two, three, four, 5. And all of a sudden we have a leg right here, ready to go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we move the leg. Wait, we have 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15. Yes, so 15. Yeah, and should be one of. And now we basically start dropping it down like this. There we go. We have the first leg. Now will be easier because this should be correct. So, which means that if we just copy it over, it should work. We'll just have to offset the legs, but that really is not a big issue. Is it monkeys? No, it's not. It's hunger. There we go. That's the name of the song. Control C. Wait, no. Forward, backwards. Let's see. The hunger in my eyes. Alright, now how do we offset it? Well, let's check. When this leg is on 1, then the backwards leg is on a 9. Simple. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Cool. Cool. Now this is a good walking animation. There we go. Now let's select all, export FBX, and export is us walking. Everything is selected correctly, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, okay, export, walking, sick. Now it's time for the running. Running. Can I get from the same person, please? It looks... Okay, I feel like that's just a default... Not default, only a general guideline notation. So... Running. This is very light running. I would like some heavy running. This is heavy running, yes. That's quite... Heavy running, yes. There we go. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we have 6, which means... Let's just keep like 65 to 87, that's 22. Let's keep just 22 keyframes of offset. How about that? Won't need any. Okay, yes, and then we have 6, which means we need space for 7. So 6, I used 5, 30. But is it one side or is it two sides? Okay, so we need 60. That's what we need. And now here's what we are starting with. First, we are starting with the orientation of the torso, not the orientation behind the torso. So we have... Okay, so this would be standard. The space in between each would be 5. Okay. Alright, so first we are starting with the standard, except the leg is already moving, which means the leg, well actually no, wait, first also, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, now we move it down. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll move it up, so this is actually above average height, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And now we have the bot just kind of getting, you know, it looks like it looks like it's getting ready to absolutely wreck me. There we go. Festive. Ah. Actually, one frame off. There we go. Now we can start legs. Start one legs, we'll start animating on legs, obviously, what else? So, X. First we are starting with a leg forward. Like this, with a... getting ready to touch the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And leg on the ground, but it's a forward leg. It's not completely stable. Monkeys, that's a good one. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Quick change because this one is already, the leg is already back. Wow, that's, well, I suppose it is running. It's quick. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Leg completely back. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the leg in the air. Is it not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I want different animation for walking, for running and sprinting. So I just hope that's it is different. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have to switch them. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the issue. Because right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We should just paste them. I love, you know what, I know this is normally an artifact and it should be fixed, but I really like the glitchy movement. That I well, like, alright, festive. So now all we have to do is copy this. Wait, did I animate that correctly? I didn't. Oh, maybe I did. Did I? I have no idea. Is this how the animation is supposed to go? Because then it's kind of silly that just sort of this frame seems kind of silly to me then. Should be, there we go. Also, the animation isn't. There we go, I genuinely had an extra keyframe for some reason there. That's weird. Wait, no. I didn't. Excuse me. Oh, that makes sense, alright, this way. And now the just catch the frame, which is doing all the problems. This one hold, but okay, if I'm going to delete that hold, then I think it probably would be better first. Finish animating both legs, yeah. So this. This does seem more like running. I like that. Right now we'll get a sick two-legged jumping animation. Forward two-legged jumping. Because two-legged jumping by itself is not that weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we use the same, but that means we have to go back one. There we go. You can see the hold up there. It is weird. Maybe it's because I should have them. Yeah, alright. And now all we have to do is just offset. So, basic simple stuff. And for a one on one leg, one, then the other leg is in 7. Oh, that's a weird offset, because that's only offset by 1. There we go. Oh, it's like magic. It's like a magic trick. Like after you offset it, all of a sudden works. Sick. You're just another monkey. You know you're just another monkey. You know you're just another monkey. You're alone in jungle now. You wanna make a fire but don't know how. You're alone in jungle now, trying to survive. You're alone in the jungle now. You wanna make a fire but don't know how. You're alone in the jungle now, full of stupid monkeys. My things think they're really smart, always knew it from the start. Covering their monkey parts. There we go. This is really fun, I'm not gonna lie. which one broke? I mean, this one person didn't, right? Why are these different? Okay, now they are the same, and now this. Should be the same exact. Is it this? It is this. Huh, that's interesting. Oh yeah, I turned off the running thing. So here's how it should work. We should have up and down, and we are starting on the middle, then we go for down 1 2 3 4 5, nothing, 1 2 3 4 5, then I miscalculated. I'm like 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, and 1 2 3 4 5. Sorry, 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. Wait. Over here should be down, apparently. Oh, that's weird. There's stupid monkeys everywhere. They heck no, they don't care. Something only share. It's a bit worse, but it loops, so that's fair. Running, export. Sorry. Running export selected. There we go. That's why the export was so quick, because I exported selected with nothing selected. Now sprinting animation. I would really like sprinting animation to be different, because yeah, this is sprint basically. Sprint, no, you're tilted forward during the sprint. That's why it's so speedy, speed boy. A speed girl, a speedy bot, a speedy speedy giant killer mech. Is there nothing about sprinting? Maybe running and sprinting is considered the same thing. To be fair, I did thought about just taking the running animation, right? And also it would be really silly for me to just to 60. It would be really silly of me to just speed it up. Wait, how many frames is that? It's 134. 34. 60 plus 34. There we go, and here's what I thought I would do. I thought I would just do it like this. Desert now, trying to survive. Just tilt it forward a bit. From the start. You could save the planet, but yeah, and what if I just tilt it forward? Tilt should probably change, to be fair. So for this animation, you could just speed it up and have, you know, big tilt. There we go. Export FPS, sprinting. And just like that, we can go over here into the animations, and before grapple, oh yeah, grapple, I should also finish the grapple thing. Oh, but I first wanted to do the movement thing, that's right, delete. New folder, rename movement. Embrace mesh, and as a skeleton we'll use the main character, and we want to export the time. Yes, import all, the same settings. Standing had an issue, but that's good enough, I think. Because standing could have an issue because it's a single animation. There's no animation in there, that's my point. Alright, so now what we can do is we can do the normal tutorial thing, which basically means getting the, you know, the change in speed to change our animation.
And now let's go ahead and open this up. So you will see that we have a what's the person game.
Okay, yeah, so just the default thing. Got it. Movement. And I would really like to get an animation legacy blend space 1D for this. Rename blend space, yes, very funny. Movement main character. I would also like to rename the main character from still punch to just name character. Main character still punch 0. There we go. Rename, and from 0 to the left. Festive. If we travel, journey of our lives, take another picture before we say. All of these have the same animation, and it's I don't like that. They have the... It seems like a wrong animation. Oh no. Oh, absolutely not. Why? Force delete. So we have to import them again. Except this time hopefully correctly. So first let's start with... because standing is broken, so let's start with walking. Walking with the mesh and with this as skeleton, and let's do set range. Frame input range. Like import? Valid animation. Oh boy. So, exported main character. And where do we have what and when? First of all, we have the walking, which starts at 87 and goes over to... No, it starts at 97 and goes over to... Right leg right here. 37. 37. 137. 19. So 97 to... And set range from... 137. That actually worked. Well, Sandy does look like a walking animation to me. Yes! Alright, cool. Now, what we need is we need the standing animation, which... was festive. Where was the standing? Switching from the Blender, from the Unreal controls to Blender is always so much fun. Okay, standing, I feel like I have it in my notepad, right? Walking, no. 36 to 96, obviously. So, standing was... Damn it, I forgot. No mesh is found on animation track. Got it. So now let's do running. Running was from... $189, right? $189 to 223. $189 to 223. Already made it hard for myself. Alright, you go right here. Not a lot of sprint in this run in this running. It'll be fine. And now last one, which is sprinting, which we have the luxury of actually checking right now. 260, 294. 260, 294. Festive with skeleton of this and with import. Huh. Import itself without the mesh. That's neat. Then the more we move forward, the more we just tilt, and then at some point we just it completely. Sick. Festive. Now in order to get the running, I was in the event graph and whatever, I'll just follow the tutorial.
And the minimum is going to be left at 0 because, well, it's going to window here and, open up part. So basically when the speed will be 0, go down and then it like a walking animation.
Oh yeah, minimum maximum speed, I should change that to be fair. So right here, minimum would be 0, maximum would be 3000. We'll be quick boys. If it's 0, I'd like to be a standing animation, but I can't really. I don't have a standing animation.
That's gonna be cool. So now if I hover over the timeline and hold control, you will see how the character has the area and set all the conditions and just drag it from the speed, velocity, the if it's inner and just drag animation. But if I were to change the speed to 500, which is the maximum one.
Oh boy, quality. Well, not 4K because that will eat up my stream, but 7 would be nice.
One, for example, we just compile again. You'll see that now he'll be with his walking animation.
Yeah, so
but the thing is that we have to change the
yes.
speed accordingly, depending on the speed on the character, on the player, while we play the game. So in order to do this, we're going to just right click and promote this into a variable. I'm going to go ahead and cover this queue so it's all aligned. Now we can go into the bang graph. So first of all, we're going to add an node, which is going to be the initialize. And then blueprint initialize animation. So this is like the gameplay of the gameplay. So here what we're going to do is directly cast to the BP third person character. And then what to do is right click, promote the variable, and it's going to be basically our character. So we're going to basically save our character in a variable. So now in the
try get pawn owner. Okay, makes sense. So try get pawn owner and then cast to BP player. And what do you use as a starting? Event blueprint initialize animation. Event blueprint initialize animation. Choose as a start. Are you just taking out a set character as a character? Okay, makes sense. Promote to a variable and BP player.
update, what to do, you just get the character vector now. So we're going to do is say vector length, and this will basically
Character.
So now we can just plug our speed here.
Character get velocity. Alright, yeah, makes sense. So the not set get velocity. Get velocity. What's that? Get linear velocity drive. What you use? Use get velocity. Oh, get velocity. Yeah, because we didn't have the it's context sensitive, and I was doing it in animation, so that makes sense actually. There we go. Tag. No, you can just go straight forward. Really, character movement between, huh? And then you just change the vector to
the length over here, and now it will set up with our speed depending on our character in game. So the thing left to do will be to go into the third-person character blueprint. So let's go ahead and open this guy up. Okay, here we are. And then what you have to do is go ahead, select mesh, and change it into your character. So in the case will be Kratos, and this is huge. So let me go ahead and just make it smaller. There you go. And then we'll go ahead.
Wrong to variable, and let's call it the
so in my case, I'm gonna open the
animation. No wait, no speed.
So now we have
Because
the
animation speed could be
really cool. So now if I were to go
misleading
out and
because
press the
later
game,
on.
you see that I'm not moving, so he's basically on his idle animation. But when I start moving, he will go into his walking animation. And you can see that he's going very fast for his walking animation. So that's basically what I anticipated. So let's go ahead and select the character move component. Of course, only if you don't have your running animation.
Compile. Festive. Right now it should be running, but I don't think that's a running animation. Seems like still the same animation. Still walking animation. So right here, print. And I would like to print this, if I may. I think I can see the issue. I think I can see the issue. That's the issue. BP player targets get last vector length and vector length. Okay, how about break vector. And let's just try to get one. Nope. Ain't working.
Compound.
What'd you do that I didn't?
On. Alright, so now we can just plug our speed here and then connect.
Yeah, BB player. Get velocity. And then you're setting speed. Yeah, but vector length for this, but the get, that's the issue. I did some, I have no idea what that is. Get velocity. I got the wrong velocity. Way of velocity actually. It is moving forward, as you can see. It is tilting forward. Yes! Okay, so we got the good thing. Yes, great. Now, what we have to do is input action grapple and basically action value. Well, what we need is we need that variable is grappling. Actually started grappling. Maybe not really a boolean. I need something with a maybe two booleans, yeah. So rename started grappling and then another ended. I need three bits, and because of that I have to get multiple booleans, right? Set and grappling and started grappling sets. If it started and completed, festive, and then how do we stop it? Well, if it started only once, which means anim graph, can I set things here? I cannot reset them. Is that just a wait function? Like wait delay? Oh. 0.1. There's a wait, that's neat. There we go. It's silly, but it should work. And now all we need is, oh boy. Wait delay is not a gameplay task owned. Oh. No, I need just wait. Or delay. Cool. This node is especially used for something else. There we go, great. Now, Unreal Engine change 5 change animation based on a boolean. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. Not what I'm looking for. like this. Like maybe a branch or something. Let's go back to this tutorial for a second, because then there was something else here.
You see that I was basically installed into max walk speed, and you just load this a lot. So my guess is gonna be 400, and I'm gonna go into the too much. First of all, the animation montages will be able to play if you don't have the according slot of your animation montage. So a default slot will be basically too much. Yeah, it's okay for now. So you can see that we have our character already animating. Really cool.
Okay.
Now there's a few more things that we can add into an animation blueprint. First of all, if you want to play animation montages, what you would need to do is add a default slot. So a default slot will be basically the slot that the animation montages will be able to play. If you don't have the according slot of your animation montage in the animation blueprint, just after the animation, so it will basically be like overriding everything that's behind, they will not be able to play.
Oops, this. Conditional, no, if, no, branch, if. That's the issue. Animation and utilities, operators. No. I just need some way to pick in animation. Is this how I'm supposed to do it? Enabled? I don't... Inside animation. Utilities? Dynamics? Blends? Like, pick one. Animation... Oh, like... Dynamics, rigid body... Oh boy. Unreal Engine 5 reload animation, because this ought to have... It's a 30-minute long video! Going over the entire animating process in a video, that is interesting. That's why this video is so understandable. But I'm looking more of a to see you add this animation in. This is the input.
Yeah, play animation. And get our political reload.
There's a plan to play animation node, and you shouldn't actually do it in this. Good to know. It's great to know. So, degree player. I have no idea it's supposed to be over here, but over here I have the grapple, so it makes sense sadly. And basically, if it's completed, then play an animation. Main character run. Playing animation, no. Target self. Well, not quite self, only... Oh, this is still called punch. Whoops. Excuse me, which one is... This one shouldn't be here then. I also love the grapple to start. Can somehow bind it to the hand? I'm guessing yes, but at the same time, I don't know if all the travel would be worth it. So once the animation is playing, it'll be off pretty quick. Compile. You broke. Why'd you break? Rename this to main character? Yeah, I figured. Main character, exactly. Play animation, so... There we go. The animation being... grapple start. Without looping, just play it. And it broke. Where? Why? When? How? Scale mesh component for target must have a connection. Which target? This. Set animation on self. Even begin play. No, oh yeah, we don't care about this, that's right. Forgot. It is... slow. Oh, that's slow. You have to be way quicker than that. And also, at the end, I would really be glad if... Okay, so two things. The speed is not an issue, I can fix that easily, but Unreal Engine 5 freeze frame animation? Freeze on the last frame animation. Yes. "24 days ago." Last frame, you can just use an anim notify do mesh comp before animations true. C++, huh? My calculus in frame. Montage pause. Montage pause. It's the animation blueprint, not here, right? Montage pause. Okay, so in the animation blueprint, this is the walking thing. So what we would want is the grapple, and over here we would like an animation blueprint, which would mean animation blueprint grapple. We have the ending, and then we have the start. And start, then stop. I suppose I should first probably check out montages, right? Montage pause. Pause. Is there anything pause? I'd like to pause it right here and break in two. Sync relevancy functions. Can I edit anyway? Like, can I open it and just edit the thing? We cannot move this. I have no idea why. I can't really do that. just change. How do I adjust animation length? Yes. Append frames. Well, what? I want to. Can I like -1? I don't want to add frames. I want to remove them. Right here. I want to stop this. Oh, if you press somewhere, then you get add sync marker. There we go. But no. Remove frame. There we go. Can I like okay, cool. And then grapple. What I want to do is I want to. Oh wait. Now that it's not looping, it's actually perfect. Exactly what I need. Well then, play animation. Oh boy. Because right now I would really like to blend animations. Blend animation. No, dang it. Wait, this actually could work very nicely. Can I turn it off? Oh, I'll just change the side. Alright, this could work really nicely. If I take this and just main character, if I add them both, then if I change it to 1, 2, 100, 1,000, no? They just don't blend. Why? Why wouldn't you blend? Blend, not blend the animation. Let me do this. I wasn't building it. I'm such an idiot. Kind of 0. Yeah, that's kind of what I would like to go for. Okay, this could work. This could work. So basically, we go to the event graph, except we would like to switch those around, like this. So now we go for a 1. Well, no, actually, no. Ooh, ouch. No. 0. And blend animations, just normal blend. The other way, like this. And 0 would like this, and then if we do 0.5, or 1, festive. So that's what we want to do. We want to, I think, I have no idea. That sounds like such a bad way to do it, so inefficient. But basically, we would then take the BP player, and we would get BP player, and from the BP player, we would take what indicates if it's something, if it's grappling. Get is grappling, and now we would basically set this as a true. So when you started grappling, then I don't. Oh yeah, we already have started grappling. That's right. So now we take started grappling. We get it. Can we just festive? And the animation. Oh, it's only uncompleted. That's the issue. I plugged in the wrong thing. Started is on started. Triggered. That's when started then. It's great. Doesn't work one bit. When it's triggered, it should get started to a 1, which means then the anim graph should get this to a 1. Yeah, I know. We did animations today, alright? The thing is, animation blending is actually not, it's not definitely as intuitive. That's the word I was looking for. Intuitive as I thought. Now, on next session, we'll probably just do guns. Just festive, because we already will have a running animation. We also will need a standing animation. I might do it in a secret stream. And yeah, we'll do guns. I think that would be fun. So, for now, that'll be it. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye!